Hi everyone, welcome to the channel. Want to just get right into this. A lot of stuff going on. Obviously, things are going real quick, and I want to do a quick summary. I'll try and be as quick as possible. Maybe add the speed, make me at 1.5%. That's probably fast. I already talk fast anyways, but here we go. So I want to give you my own opinion at OpenAI. I'm not a huge fan of them in the sense of kind of how they are as a company, but I do like that they do pretty good products, and I use them myself. So first of all, let's see the summary. I'm going to post the summary down in the comment section. But for now, just kind of want to say, number one, what I'm already not impressed is they don't mean to put sections. I mean, every small YouTuber, except for me, because I'm super small, it puts those sections in there. I don't even know how to do that, actually, to be honest with you. But I probably look it up later. But why wouldn't they just put that on there? I mean, come on. OpenAI, you can't even find an AI to do that, let alone hire somebody. But okay, whatever. So here he goes. He explains, the little, whatever it is, typical. Again, it's very standard. Get on there, blue jeans and just one colored shirt, and be awkward on the screen, whatever. So he thanks everybody, and then he says, San Francisco is really the best place to do this, which is. Okay, I guess you could put your own opinion on that. I think there's many places in the world that they could have done better, but it is, I guess, San Francisco. Okay, so moving on to the next point here. Let's see, one second here.
To talk about some of the stuff that we've done over the past year.
What else does it do?
November 30th, we shipped ChatGPT as a low-key research tool, and that went pretty well.
Make it a little louder.
In March,
okay.
We followed that up with the launch of GPT-4. Still,
yeah, we get your history, okay.
And in the last few months, we launched voice and vision capabilities.
He talks about his achievements, what they've done. Yeah, they've done a lot. They've gotten better. They've been getting better for a while, and they got a pretty good team. So yeah, they're doing okay. Why people that are using it? We actually use the Shopify stuff. Not the other ones. Okay, so they got 2 million people. That's
we have about 100 million weekly active users now on ChatGPT.
That's it.
And what's incredible on that is we got there entirely through word of mouth. People just find it useful and tell their friends. OpenAI is the most advanced and the most widely used AI platform in the world now. But numbers never tell the whole picture on something like this. What's really important is how people use the products, how people use an AI. And so I'd like to show you a quick video.
I actually wanted to write something to my dad.
Okay, this is actually, so they give some examples, what they added. So we have some additions of GPT, DALL-E 3, of course, and then OpenAI, about 2 million people are working on it, which is pretty impressive, I think. Look, 2 million people probably have logged on. Are they working on it? I mean, I'm logged on, and I'm actually way more advanced than most of my friends, which doesn't say much, but it is am I working on it? Yeah, I'm talking about it. Am I really working? So I think that's a little overstated, but okay. And they got 92% of 500 companies using it. Yeah, in some form, small. I think people still don't get it yet. Okay, and I also think he mentioned somewhere in there that's it's the fastest growing app in history. That is true, but of course, you can't compare when people didn't know what app meant, 10 years ago, versus now you get an app, you hear about it, everybody understands. My grandma knows how to download an app, versus before, I had a hard time. Like, what is an APP? I don't get it, so whatever. And then now you're just going to use some examples. So somebody, they communicate, and they're explaining is,
but in a way that still has the respect of like a child.
How much the thing gets a concept, which is true. Actually, they do a pretty good job.
The first thing that blew my mind was it levels with you. Like, that's something that a lot of people struggle to do. It opened my mind to just what every creative could do if they just had a person helping them out who listens.
That is true. I think that's a good point from that person there. They said it is like having a person who knows a lot of stuff helping you out, and that's a really good way of looking at it, actually. And I've tried to kind of convey that is it will kind of make you better version of you. And if you have like a really good friend who's really sharp and just kind of knows everything, that would be a good example, like where you just kind of summarize it. I've already been using Alexa. Dang it. Disregard Alexa. I've been using that just for if I want to do some math, I'm in the middle of something, I got all my screens full, and I just want to do a currency conversion. I just, I don't even ask her what the currency conversion is. I just say, if I know it's like, 7 to 1, I just multiply by 7 to 1 because I don't want to lose my train of thought. So I think that's going to be, that's how AI is going to be for sure. So that's actually a good example. What is this one here? The
GPT built it with me. I started using it for daily activities like, hey, here's a picture of my fridge. Can you tell me what I'm missing? Because I'm going grocery shopping and I really need to do recipes.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. I've done that too, actually. Looking at, take a picture of a meal with some friends just to impress them. Take a picture of it and say, what is this? And it tells you. It's actually pretty accurate. Unless somebody's just doing crazy, like, my wife makes me healthy and she's got this green juice. It doesn't know that it's arugula or parsley or, some kind of branded product. So it probably won't know that. But if it's actually a classic meal, it should know.
Vegan diet. As soon as we got access to the code interpreter, I was like, wow, this thing is awesome. It could build spreadsheets, it could do anything.
I discovered Chatty about 3 months ago on my 100th birthday. Chatty is very friendly.
Yeah, it's pretty
very
good for
patient,
100, Jesus.
very knowledgeable, and very quick. It's been a wonderful thing.
I'm a 4.0 student, but I also have 4 children. When I started using ChatGPT, I realized I could ask ChatGPT that question, and not only does it give me an answer, but it gives me an explanation. Didn't need tutoring as much. It gave me a life back. It gave me time for my family and time for me.
I have chronic nerve pain. My whole left half of my body had nerve damage. I had like a spine, a brain surgery. And so I have like limited use of my left hand. Now you can just have like the integration of voice input. And the newest one where you can have the back and forth dialogue. That's just like maximum best interface for me. It's here.
Yeah, they got all the feel good people and all diverse stuff. Kind of they're showing you what was going on. Let's not kid ourselves right now. It's going to be a lot of dudes that look like me doing this, but I hope more people will start using it and we start actually all speaking the same language. That would be the key. I don't really care how people look, but it's, thinking along the same lines of what the actual truth is, which would be lovely. And I don't want to get into political stuff, but I hope that as more people get more logic based or effective based, not feelings based, they actually say, okay, this is what things are, and we kind of all line up. That would be actually lovely. Okay, so there's Sammy.
So we love hearing the stories of how people are using the technology. It's really why we do all of this. Okay, so now on to the new stuff, and we have got a lot. First, we're gonna.
Okay, so I got this summary. What did I write myself down? Okay, they want to empower people. Of course, they have to say that. Okay, no. Yeah, they're gonna introduce Microsoft here.
And then we'll talk about where we're headed next. Over the last year, we spent a lot of time talking to developers around the world. We've heard a lot of your feedback. It's really informed what we have to show you today. Today, we are launching a new model, GPT-4 Turbo. GPT-4 Turbo will address many of the things that you all have asked for. So let's go through what's new. We've got 6 major things to talk about for this part. Number 1.
Okay, let's fast forward this here. Okay, you can describe them all. Everybody complain. They all clap. But so they got these new modalities for this, which is pretty cool actually. They do.
We are just as annoyed as all of you, probably more.
So he says now, of course, that ChatGPT before was limited to that date. Now they upgraded it to April. It doesn't know November, of course, so it's still behind. So anything that happened, past few months, it won't know. So they have Turbo with Vision. All that means is basically it's faster, and he's going to actually talk about later that it actually has a bigger sense of that you can. There's 128K of data that you can put into it, which is it's bigger than what it was. It's much better. I mean, I did like 90,000 words, and a lot of people are kind of wowing about it, but. Okay, yeah. I guess it's just going along that path. So let's see. I really hope that's not